Chicago Metro carries 34,000 passengers on 70 trains across this bridge every day. A month ago, I became friends with a crow. Today he brought me the skull of another crow. This high-rise tower in China isn't a housing bulk or a prison, it's a pig farm. Abandoned torii gate found at the end of a submerged tunnel in Japan. This is how Mercedes-Benz advertised their strong headlight. A woman's glove from 1850s in London, used for self-defense. Kidney stone surface as seen in an electron microscope. My friend is a bus driver in Portland, Oregon, and sent me this service message. Please confirm. 6:21 p. Clackamas TC buses. There is a white male 40 years old, wearing a white shirt, bulk jeans, bulk tennis shoes at Clackamas TC main stop the theater. He has some sort of infestation of bugs on his body. Do not board. A soundproof breathable device to silence your baby's cries during long flights and movie nights. Thought I heard a noise coming from outside my window a few nights ago, but brushed it off. Noticed this morning. This ad from 1996 was prophetic. They say in 40 years, a burger and fries could cost $16, a vacation $12,500, and a basic car $65,000. No problem. You'll eat it, you won't drive, and you won't go anywhere. 2 prison guards posing for a photo with Ed Kemper, who was 6 feet 9 and 300 pounds. And those are just the ones the tape caught. Staying at my grandmother's house for a bit, opened up the toilet, and was greeted by this. Tongue-eating parasite found inside fish's mouth. Woke up to a lot of chewing gum packages on our windowsill. Falca in his retirement home. Joseph Goebbels after realizing that the cameraman filming him was a Jew. Balsamic vinegar is not an appropriate substitute for poached eggs if you're out of white vinegar. This lady who was duct taped to her seat after trying to open the door mid-flight. Perhaps the most terrifying space photograph to date. Astronaut Bruce McCandless II floats completely untethered, away from the safety of the space shuttle, with nothing but his manned maneuvering unit keeping him alive. The first person in history to do so. Credit, NASA. Archaeologists discovered the claws of a moa, a bird that went extinct 700 to 800 years ago. Brock Lesnar's teeth. This shark has seen some shut. The Italian Fascist Party's headquarters, 1934. A drained swamp. Really pretty but kinda creepy. This picture of a squirrel my mom sent me. A gang of robber crabs interrupt a family camping trip in Australia. TV turned itself on at 3 AM to update. This was the loading screen. Someone anonymously sent this to my neighbor. Something bad is going to happen to your dog if you don't get it barking under control. I'm caked with wood dust, but looks disturbing. This ad on Snapchat. Drivers with no DUI born before 1997 get a big payday. El Salvadorian gang members were sent to a new prison meant to hold 40,000. A friend's printer broke. Here's the result of him printing off a picture of Nicolas Cage. I get it. I promise not to open the door. Danger. Never open this door after dark. Always look before you open this door. Your life could depend on it. Warning sign at my work. Warning. This machine does not know the difference between corrugated paper and flesh, nor does it care. I've recently started playing shamisen, a traditional Japanese instrument. I asked what the bulk dots on the scene are, thinking it was a measurement of some kind. Turns out they're knee pals from the cat belly scene used to make the instrument. Eye of the Tatter. Click of Imbriata doesn't hurt or harm a person, but personally I think it fits here. Went to the ear doctor today. This came out of my left ear. My housemate's toothbrush. My hand after swimming today. Gizmo 30 years later. Travel government's tips on traveling to Syria. Literally tells you to basically say your prayers, draft a will, and designate appropriate insurance beneficiaries and or power of attorney. Discuss a plan with loved ones regarding care or custody of children, pets, property, belongings, non-liquid assets, collections, artwork, etc., funeral wishes, etc. Share important documents, login information, and points of contact with loved ones so that they can manage your affairs. If you are unable to return as planned to the United States, leave DNA samples with your medical provider in case it is necessary for your family to access them. Establish your own personal security plan in coordination with your employer or host organization, or consider consulting with a professional security organization. Develop a communication plan with family and or your employer or host organization so that they can monitor your safety and location as you travel through high-risk areas. This plan should specify who you would contact first and how they should share them. A tin of cat food left out created some bizarre and creepy mold. Found a 16-inch blade tucked under a tree in my front yard. Not mine and was not there before. Ancient Japanese preserved tattoo and scene. With all the right paperwork, you can get your tattooed scene framed within 18 hours after you die. This weird little figurine my husband won't get rid of. Fun biology fact. Toddler skulls are full of teeth. Waiting. Watching. The sky in my town, while our surrounding area burns out of control. Not even sure what the heck is going on with this stack of wasps. Built in the 18th century, this is one of the oldest buildings in Hattfjelldal municipality in Northern Norway. This is Jocelyn Wildenstein, the wealthy socialite nicknamed Bride of Wildenstein and Catwoman because of her extreme plastic surgery. Hiding in the school's communal showers during a code yellow turned red a few months ago. This slug crawled up my leg without me noticing. I love this cat, but you cannot convince me he isn't possessed by a demon. A picture of a smiling girl that can only be seen when eyes are half close. Man stuck on crane during building fire in Charlotte today. Mom didn't check the carton before purchase. My blind cat falling asleep. Change in water level over the years. 1983. 2021. This Bob Ross mug. Post dishwasher. My wife put my Bob Ross mug in the dishwasher. The view from inside the doll's house. Did a little walking through my old and now abandoned middle school. The bathroom in the Imperial Suite at the Palazzo Versace in Dubai looks like it was designed by the Umbrella Corporation. Victorian dollhouse, late 1800s. Goliath tigerfish found in the Congo River. One of my masks. St. Petersburg Tolstoy house is underneath mammotus clouds. The Magna Pinna squid. Alfred Hitchcock serving tea to Metro Goldwyn Mayer lion, 1957. Either my dirty car windows perfectly blurred this person's features or they never had any to begin with. The illustrations in this children's book. Seattle Library red floor walls and ceiling. Xylaria polymorpha, commonly known as dead man's lingers, is a saprobic fungus growing from the bases of rotting tree stumps and decaying wood. It has elongated upright stromata poking up through the ground, much like lingers. Anyone wearing a knitted onishi like this scares me. Acanthaspis petax wears the corpses of ants to make them smell like ants, because ants are blind and see by smelling. First the cat clicker, now this. This Japanese company will make you a wearable replica mask of your pet's head. She said she wanted coffee. I asked, how do you want me to make it? She said, as dark as you can. There's a creepy smiling face in my coffee. AI is taking over Wendy's near you. Please help me buy. Speaking very clearly. Giving me a moment to respond. Saying that's it when you're done ordering. To speak with a human. Say team member. We are hiring. Ask about job opportunities with the manager today. Deer centaur sculpture at Stevens Point Sculpture Park. Projectile snakes. Sydney funnel web spider increasing size in the settings menu. Welcome to New York. We've been waiting for you. Diablo 4. Welcome to hell, New York. The 6th of June 23. Kevin Rock and Dwayne "The Hart" Johnson. A sinkhole developed outside of Alpena, Michigan. My friend sent me this when he had to evacuate because of the forest fire. A hairless horse. Food in jars left at Chernobyl. There is a type of frog that puts their fertilized eggs of its back. The eggs sink into the back and eventually little baby frogs wiggle their way out of their mother's back. How this plane opens. A Port Jackson shark. Muppet storage room at the Smithsonian. Spotted crows having a funeral while I was going home. My stepmother's family home in Laos that tried to burn down. Greeted by this as I walked into my office building today. This picture of my dad and sister from Chuck E. Cheese. Don't know why he looks like that. New York City yesterday. This house from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Mechanized gorilla headgear worn by Ray Crash Corrigan in White Pongo, 1945. Our boomer tray's gonna be that we cannot recognize deepfakes or AI. I'm calling it. We are going to be like, wow, did you see this? And our grandkids are going to look at the 12-second hologram we show them, shrug and be like, blinks are too regular. I'm going to be chewing out some kid for being rude to a customer service employee on a call and they'll be like, they weren't breathing. Why are you always wearing that ugly Coca-Cola sweatshirt? You have so many nice clothes. Nestle sold our teachers code to Coca-Cola and now we can shadow prompt their AI into giving us better grades. But your maths teacher seemed so weird and incompetent. I was sure she was human. An imminent train wreck. A cicada that had just finished molting. The Danish special forces are just militarized sleep paralysis demons. I don't like how he's looking at me. The loss of muscle tone in my leg. The flesh looking red interior of this broken branch. I thought I liked bacon on everything until I saw this. My brother and I used to be big SpongeBob fans. Today 13 years later, I visited our old bedrooms and found these. Photo. Tan mom introduces Wolfie and Chris Wilding to her new beau. Try to spot the whack packer sitting on her couch in this photo. Tan mom may be one of the world's most recognizable whack packers, but good luck. Our privacy or cookie policy contains detailed information about the types of cookies and related technology on our site and some ways to opt out. We do not use cookies for purposes of targeted ads. By using the site, you agree to the uses of cookies and other technology as outlined in our policy and to our terms of use. Found this at a thrift store recently. Mouth of a emerald boa. The graffiti my brother and I saw on the Mushroom House in La Jolla, at 11 PM. No one showed up. Hopefully it's just vandalism. Human trafficking is a crime. If you suspect or are a victim of human trafficking, report it. National Human Trafficking Hotline. Or text, be free. This abandoned Matrix set. This TV at Planet Fitness. Sculpture of two creatures carrying rubble. Had that saved in my phone. Don't know the source. Work smarter, not harder. Sky whale and sky whale papa. Heat air balloons and symbolic art created for Canberra, Australia. A pic of the sun from yesterday due to the smoke from the fires in Canada. We are in Pennsylvania. An unedited view of Manhattan yesterday. A child's skull, showing teeth inside the mandible, ready to replace the milk teeth. A Diablo advert in Times Square, New York City as the Canadian wildfires turn the sky an ominous orange. Watch out for this dog's teeth. Lovers by Laura Macabrescu, 2017. This guy getting out of the ambulance. This is a sprouted mango seed. San Francisco airport from overhead. This giraffe at a local kid's dentist place reminds me of a clown serial killer. A note on my apartment building's door this morning. Who's ever trying to start fires in this building? And I'd find out. The police or fire department will be involved. Tenant. This AI generated ad. Can I pet your dog? What the duck kind of dunkliastius is that? chair at Courtyard Marriott, Boston. This very normal Samantha doll available on Facebook Marketplace. American Girl doll Samantha, $40. This is what owls look like without feather. Who knew Mr. Krabs would be so formidable in real life? Ghost Crab. 30-minute time difference in New York City today due to the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. This picture of my cat. Barnes & Noble lost power during a storm. This creepy monkey doll I saw for sale on Marketplace. There is an elementary school district in Montana called Target Range. This monstrous grayed out, consuming everything it touches. This box of wishbones I found at a flea market. Wishbones. $300 box full. Civilians taking care of zoo animals in their own homes during World War II. Sign in front of our house for 3 days now. Work from home. No funerals with any neighbors. No cemetery nearby either. Slow funeral zone. My mom's dog chewed the beak off of my dog's chicken toy. The results are disturbing.